So the first thing I had to do was pick up some checks, of course. So how was I running up checks? I don't remember in the beginning what I did. But, what did I do? I don't remember, bro. Kusema ukweli. But I know I was picking up checks because I remember I went to Nakada and I paid for training. That was one of the most fundamental things for me. I wanted to understand what is this invisible prison called alcohol, so that I can understand it and also maybe be of help to other people. So I took a course with Nakada. It was a pricey course. I paid 30K.
For real?
Yeah. Because sasa nataka kuelewa hii pombe ni nini, and are there other people like me who you've decided I'll never do this thing again, alafu unaona billboard ama unasikia kitu fulani or a certain smell and then now we're back. I needed to understand that invisible prison. So I went to Nakada, I did a training, and then I became a TOT, a trainer of trainers.
Nice.
So now I'm on the journey of understanding this drug that has been eating me. And this can be value for other people also. So now I start to team up with Kina Pastor T. Shout to Pastor T. Pastor T is a umse.
Where did you meet Pastor T?
I met him through Angaza.
Okay.
He was a TV host on Angaza.
Angaza still is, by the way. He's gone back.
T. In this world, you'll not meet so many people who actually believe to the core of their soul. Ile kitu wanauza. Most people are in marketing. T, he really believed it. And I found that to be so amazing. So I met T. T was a man of conviction. We sat, we had a lot of conversations. Nikaanza kuzunguka kwa hizo mastudios zingine pia. With this Nakada training, I'm also now going around to schools. Nakada had a program of going to primary schools, talk to the kids, nini. So I'm staying busy as I'm learning this. I'm learning about drug use. My biggest thing at the time, I wanted to be like a Nakada brand ambassador and also turn that into business. But I'm also starting to make songs in the meantime.
Yeah, what's your first gospel song that you did?
It was called Safi.
Juni metoka mbali sana dhani mambo safi. Kwa hii safari nimebarikiwa sasa basi. Mambo safi, ale safi, kazi safi, kila kitu safi. Mambo safi, ale safi, kazi safi, kila kitu safi. Ladies and gents, you love Bangoma. Faith bila wax iko dead kama iti, so niko on the grind bro, effort zaidi. Na fall on my knees nasema God fanya mambo, alafu na relax kama nywele za kitambo. Nimecross over kama Jugush Mose na Soxy. So sober no longer induced by toxins. Kumaanisha niko mbele like a nonsense. Mbele ka the future yani opposite of past tense. Ha! Let me pumzika kakarawa na ubao, I hope ndawashika. Juu hii life bila Yesu sahau. Ume lose the plot kama settler wa Mao. Bila Jesus ni kama kamera imespoil, you don't get the picture. Sit back, relax, believe that nime hand over life kwa Christ kuisha. Juu nimetoka mbali sana dhani mambo safi. Kwa hii safari nimebarikiwa sasa basi. Mambo safi, ale safi, kazi safi, kila kitu safi. Mambo safi, ale safi, kazi safi, kila kitu safi. Niko tena sana. Yesu alitembea juu ya maji hizo days. Siku hizi tuko juu ya maji daily. Alafu wanasema siku hizi tuko you kama soldier boy, you kama network. Me I'm a soldier boy na niko na network ya majenerali. Juu hii vita lazima nitahack. I put God first and I put myself last, calling that my game plan. Nimewacha guess what, no more guessing, no retrogressing. I am on the rock like a mountain top, bless him. Nilikuwanga na kariada bar stools kila siku kuzika alianga. Hey, uzende tafadhali bana, yani maji all day kasamaki bwana. Lakini Yesu ni fisherman, alinitoa kwa maji kwisha man. Hey, juu nimetoka mbali sana dhani mambo safi. Kwa hii safari nimebarikiwa sasa basi. Mambo safi.
Who did you suffer with?
Yulopa produced it. Mazingoma ilikuwa kali.
But you could shoot video for Safi.
Siku shoot video ilikuwa hip hop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was just like, you know, to scratch the itch. So I did Safi, nikaanza kurotate kidogo, but I already knew the formula. You have to give guys something yenye wanaweza sherekea. So I did Safi with Yulopa. Shout to Yulopa Ngoma Maze. This is one of the most talented men I've ever met in my life also. Has his own sound. And then after that, I worked on Mtoto Sonko.
Nice.
Yeah.
Same with Yulopa.
With Yulopa.
Yeah, that sound was fresh.
Man.
We didn't have that sound in gospel hip hop.
And I felt like this is a celebration song. I need to do a song that also gives my journey, because I feel like God has actually picked me up from the end.
Yeah.
I'm in your core. And I said, I have to do this song. So I said, Maze, I want to do this song called Mtoto Sonko. Nikatapin na Kambua.
First of all, you know Kambua, I've done a CTA with Kambua. And in it, she talks about you and her in Nazarene. You'd always go to her and tell her, "Ah, bana, Kambua tufanye collabo." But because you're not saved, she was like, bado.
And she was so polite about it.
Yes.
But man, Kambua, bro, I used to hear her singing Nasikia yani, I get goosebumps. I'm like, man, this chick, she's the one. She was a TV host at the time, I think. No, this is when we're in Nazarene. No, so I just used to push her, hey, let's do something. She was always very polite. Like, hakubrush off na ubaya. Then her brother and I became very close friends while we were in Nazarene. A guy called Babu. Shout to Babu, shout to Nzomo. Now, once her brother and I became friends, we really became friends. Hey, Babu used to buy us booze tukiwa Nazarene. Woo! Babu was a bowler. Babu was a baller. Babu alikuwa kuja shule na S class, bro. Tunaingia Rongai maze, Babu anatutesa. Babu alikuwa anatutesa. We had good times, man. Saa mimi nishakuwa kina who boys. So even my friendship with Kambua has kind of been sidelined a little bit because sasa huwa amekuwa boys wangu.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, but when I got saved, I reached out
To Kambua now.
to Kambua. Like, yeah, check me, Mazes, you know what I'm doing. I need us to do a song. The song is called Mtoto Sonko. This. And
You know what I like about secular people, guys who've come from secular and they do gospel songs, they don't do with the formula. They don't pick up the Bible and they say, John 3:16,
God is good.
God, you are so wonderful, and we really like you because you died on the cross for us on Calvary. Glory, 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 holy. You don't do that. You're like Mtoto Sonko.
bro, as you are from the trenches, nikisema God ameni save from myself, nasema kitu nime experience. Si story nimesoma kwa Bible, mi najua. For real, I have this conviction that this is nini. So the formula
One
was...
of my favorite gospel albums ever is R. Kelly's.
Kel's
Yeah, I know guys cancelled the guy.
Imagine.
Anointing is anointing. You can't take away talent from him.
What, and
He did an amazing gospel album that got me through. That the thing with You Saved Me.
Yeah.
There's some other songs there, Prayer Changes, and a whole bunch of other songs.
Yeah.
Oh, those things took me through a tough time.
Kel's is one of the greatest musicians of all time. He's up there with Michael Jackson, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, hands down.
Curtis Mayfield. He's up there. The parents who are also part and parcel of this network where Kel's gets to meet underage girls should be in there with him, if you ask me. Awatoi, Kel's alitoana wapi na awatoi. Awazazi pia wanafaa kwa hii mix. But that's a story for another day.
Yo, it is, man. It's opened up a can of worms.
Yeah.
Let's go back to this story.
Yeah.
But the whole core of what I was trying to say is I'm trying to make people understand the magnitude of the difference that Mtoto Sonko came with. The beats. Who was using Olopa in the gospel at that time? No, guys are RK. Us guys are Black Man. So automatically that sound. And then the collab of the people you choose to pick. Bro, tell us about that.
Man, it was classic.
Kambua
and Isaac Kahora, my guy. Shout to Isaac Kahora. I met
How not did you even know this guy?
Yeah, Kahora came through. I think my cousin. I think I met him through my cousin. I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't recall exactly how. But he was very welcoming. Alikuwa tu msem true, yani. Ile, okay, umeokoka, well and good. If there's anything I can do for you, very kind guy. And he also ended up being the best man at my wedding. A little after that, yeah. Kahora is that guy, mazim, same true.
Yo, bro, this is a guy you formed a relationship with.
Kabisa. Alikuwa msame straight. One thing I learned very quickly was a lot of guys, nilisema, kumbe hii pia ni kiwanja. Watu wengi huku pia wako tu biashara, maze. But I found some... God is the judge. Let me not judge anyone. But I found out it's a playing field just like the one I was from in a lot of ways. So I start cooking up these songs.
So how does that don't rush over Mtoto wa Sonko.
Okay.
Bro, that one was, you performed at Groove, you shot a video for that.
Proper. I had a budget. I think I was running up checks now doing these nakada gigs or something. Kitu kama hiyo.
But there was money coming in.
But yeah, kuna kakitu kanaingia, tunafanya shughuli. And then I was really keen on building a celebration song. So I went to Ulopa, I told him, bro, I want a song. This is how we do it. The thing with why I like working with Ulopa so much, what is in my head, I can like 50-60% explain it to him na itoke vile mimi naisikia kwa kichwa yangu. So I can do very good assistant production when I'm with Ulopa. So I tell him, bro, I want us to do big brasses. Ten, 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 and he'll pull it off like that. Hey, Kambua na come, hey, Kambua, let's do this. K, of course, it goes without saying. Like she just oozes the music. Kahora, the same thing. I told him, bro, please come. Now we sing this in Kikuyu.
Nice.
Yeah. So tumeanza kupanga ngoma. I recorded the song from the depths of my heart, maze. You know, I really meant it. I meant every word that I put into that song. And I decided to invest in that song because I felt this is the beginning of my life as a gospel musician.
Hey, your paros must have been over the moon.
Hey, walikuwa wamefurahi ni aje. Hey, kijana ako soba. Kijana maze ukimwona jioni macho ni white.
How are you feeling?
Hey, bro, it feels good, man.
At that time?
Oh, so you go past the initial part of, okay, sawa, this is a new life. A lot of my friends, I can't hang out with them right now. But when your health and the straightness of your mind start coming back, unaanza ku appreciate.
Okay.
Unaanza ku feel, hey, mazee yenyewe, this is a good life.
But it can be lonely.
It's very lonely.
Especially if you when the switching phases. I did a podcast with Mose. Shout out to Mose.
Shout out to Mose.
And I was telling him, if it wasn't for him and Kanji, like I would go to Bapo and for like 6 months I talked to nobody. Nobody knows me. There's already cliques of people who are together saved. Wakina Wamai and his people.
Now wakutambui.
Yes, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I can't blame them. But so I can imagine for you.
And then you're famous, bro.
Oh.
Bro, fame.
Fame ni ulevi.
Fame ni ulevi. Na fame ni pressure.
Yeah, ni pressure.
Fame ni pressure, bro. Fame ni pressure ingine, it makes sense. Me, I'm anti-fame. I just have the compulsion to do these things. But fame ni pressure mbaya. Me and Mutas, my manager, the first time ever we got into it was, bro, mi staki kufanya mashow. Can we find a way to make these songs pay without us doing shows? Can we find a way to sell music? He looked at me like, hey, hizo ni gani? Because the infrastructure didn't exist.
Yes.
But fame, bro, I never liked it. Hii fame ilijileta na hii kazi.
Has he called you since scene part 1?
No.
He hasn't, eh?
No, he hasn't called me.
So.
But he's a proud Meru man. I think I'll be the one who'll have to call him. Shout to Mutas. Unajua hata nikibonga hizi vitu, bro, mi sina ubaya.
Yeah, no, I can tell.
But of course, it doesn't land well when somebody's receiving a video, maybe saying, hey, bro, wewe ni nini mbaya ulikuwa unafanya ABCD, ABCD. The person feels accused by my words. But I'm just giving my truth. Yeah. And I'm being plain, I'm being honest. I'm also giving my side of the things. Yeah. A lot of these things, if I was sober, maybe azinge happen. A lot of this kugonga na vichwa, difference in ideology. Maybe if I was sober, these things would not have happened.
And you know what I like about your story? You talk about that. I don't feel like you paint yourself perfect. In fact, in a lot of times you've said I was to blame.
Bro, I'm full of shit. Just like any other two-legged creature out here.
Yeah.
But at least I own mine. And that's why I have the courage to tell my story. Me, I own mine. Mimi msoma blanda, bro. But game hapa ni anguka inuka, anguka inuka, anguka inuka. Until the day it works. That's the game. Me, I understand that.
And you know something? If I was to hold up this phone, for example, to you and ask you, what do you see? You tell me a picture of probably a woman, aka my wife on the phone. But that's what you are seeing. Me, what I'm seeing is this. 3 cameras.
Yes.
So I'm like, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong,
it's
you're wrong.
It's a perspective issue.
Yeah, exactly. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
It's just one side of the coin.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So what we've had is DNA side. what they need to do is find a platform and give their
give
side of the story. Everybody's
free to do it. I guess maybe because me, I'm high profile, maybe there's nitakuwa na platform kubwa, but I try to stick to the facts. Where I'm wrong, I'm willing to apologize. There's a study I read a bunch of years ago that changed my life. Our manases wenye wanga wanachunga watu wanaenda kudedi in these first world countries. There's one who put together like a compilation of all the things that the people who she was taking care of in this hospice walimshow. So they came up with the top regrets of dying people. And I live by that.
What?
Yeah. So all the guys who they took care of in these Izima hospitals za watu wanaelekea kifo, it was all the same relationships.
I wish I talked to my daughter and my father.
I wish I fixed things. I wish I connected with people. I wish nini. I wish I said what was in my heart. I wish I lived my truth, spoke my truth. So if the people who are dying, all of them are saying, I regret not speaking my truth, it behooves me to speak my truth.
While you're living.
While I'm here. And when I bottle things in, I know what is coming next, bro. I know. When I don't create, when I bottle up, I know. Down the road, there's someone waiting for me. There's a gorilla doing press up somewhere saying, hey, this guy, amesahau mali tumetoka, let's go. So I don't mean to offend people. It's also therapeutic for me, I must say.
Yeah.
Kukuwa na audience inanisaidia kuangalia vitu fulani in a right perspective.
And I was telling you, many people live their whole life and never tell their story.
And this is mine. I have the courage to say it, bro.
Yeah.
Kwa hivyo lazima nipige yangu.
I've never told my story in this complete full way. One day I have to, because I'm jealous when I see people do it.
And I know you have a story, bro. Me, I watched you.
So I tell it through you guys. That's why you see sometimes I interject and throw myself in.
But I'll
it's
interview
intentional,
you.
Bruh. Okay. And guys can't stand it. But I'm never going to stop it.
But platform ni yako. Wende wajenge CTA yao.
I'm doing it, man. Ever.
Yeah.
And you go with the story.
Yeah.
So Mtoto wa Sonko.
So Mtoto wa Sonko, we have cooked it up. I've started going to churches, Mavuno.
Video, bro. Tell me about you gave.
Oh, the video. So we finished the song. Next was the video. At the time, the guys who are doing the videos I liked the most was Sakata Media.
SK Blue.
Blue, man, a bad man. Shout to Blue.